Hey there, how's it going? It's Jesse. Thank you for tuning in to my little mini training here. I'm here in my kitchen, obviously, but my training today is how to lose the first 15 to 20 pounds and actually keep it off, which is the most important part. Being in the fitness industry now for like 7 years as a personal trainer and also now online coach, I find that most people have experienced this where they lose anywhere from like 10 to say 30 pounds and are on this cycle of maybe gaining some of it back, or if not all of it back. Some people even gain back more than they had originally lost in the first place. So why are so many people on this kind of cycle of seeing some progress, losing some weight, and then gaining it back a couple weeks or months later? Well, there's a few common reasons as to why this happens to so many people, and I'm going to help you kind of come to the realization as to what those points are so that you can be aware of them and avoid them going forward. Because the reality is, a lot of people don't have trouble losing some weight, right? Most people have lost some weight in the past. The issue comes when they try to keep it off for a long period of time. So they may lose 15 pounds in, a month or 2 months, and then they're back to where they started a couple months later. Somehow they find their way back. And to lose weight initially, that first 15 to 20 pounds, typically what needs to happen is you need to be following some sort of nutrition plan or some sort of strategy that allows you to eat healthy, get yourself in a calorie deficit so that you're actually burning more calories than you're actually taking in. So it's easiest to do that through a nutrition plan that's going to help you stay on track, going to help you make good decisions with food, and also following a training program that's going to allow you to build some lean muscle, burn some body fat, cut some extra calories, or I should say burn some extra calories throughout the week. That's how you would lose the initial weight, right? The first reason people gain weight back is because whatever nutrition plan they're following or whatever diet they're doing is just way too strict to actually continue long term, say past 6 months, maybe more than a year. It's just too hard to realistically do every single day for the long term. A very common second reason that I see is that people are following a meal plan that has the exact foods laid out of what they need to eat for every single meal on every single day. So like for breakfast it tells you need to have egg whites and you need to have oats. For lunch you have to have salmon and you have to have broccoli. For dinner you have to have ground turkey and rice. If you're following that, you're probably going to see results during that time period of following that meal plan. Say it's 30 days long, but after those 30 days people often don't know what the hell to eat or don't know where to go from there. So do they just keep eating those exact foods every single day forever? Of course not, right? You're gonna have vacations to go on, you're gonna have trips, you're gonna have times where you can't get your hands on some salmon and you have to choose from other options. So this is just an unrealistic meal plan to follow forever, and there's no, you're just brainlessly following, a list of foods. You're not actually educating yourself or learning anything about nutrition that's gonna help you actually keep weight off in the long term. Because the reality is you're not gonna be eating chicken and tilapia for every meal for the rest of your life, especially not while on vacation or traveling. And a third reason that I see that this happens all the time is very simple. It's just that you don't have any accountability. So maybe you don't have a coach, you don't have a community that you train with, there's nothing there. So it's super easy to fall off track after 3 weeks, after 6 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever the case is, because there's no one to answer to. You're not sending your information about what you've been eating or your macros or your weight or progress photos to anybody, and you know that there's no consequences for it. So some key takeaways from this mini training on how to lose the first 15 to 20 pounds, but to actually keep it off long term. Number one is make sure that you're eating in a calorie deficit. So whatever nutrition strategy you decide to follow, make sure you wake up and you know exactly what that is, and there's no guessing game, and you have a game plan with your nutrition every single day. Number two, make sure you have a strength training program in place to be the baseline and the foundation for your exercise. So you can add in a couple of days of cardio on top of that if you want to, but you should definitely be strength training anywhere from 3 to 5 days per week to lose that initial 15 to 20 pounds. Number three, make sure that you have some accountability as far as whether it's hiring a coach or joining some sort of community that trains together every morning or something like that. Without accountability, it's very easy to fall off track and stay on that cycle of losing weight and gaining it back. Number 4, make sure that you're not following a nutrition plan or a diet plan that's too strict, that you're not going to be able to continue following for several months, 6 months, a year, 2 years at a time, right? Number 5, last one, make sure that you are actually educating yourself on nutrition and you can make healthy choices no matter what situation you're in, and you're not just brainlessly following a list of meals to eat every single day. Thank you so much for tuning in to this mini training. I hope it was helpful to you. If you'd like to not only lose the first 15-20 pounds and actually keep it off, but get in the best shape of your life, say within the next 3 to 6 months, what I'd love to do is just give you 30 minutes of my time. We'll do a transformation session. You can schedule it in below, and what I'll do is help you map out a strategy and a game plan to get you there step by step, and within 3 to 6 months, be in the best shape of your life using sustainable methods that you're going to be able to keep your results, make them permanent, and make it more of a lifestyle as opposed to a temporary solution. All right, thank you again for watching. Look forward to chatting with you soon.